Okay, make that shut up. Okay, so I thought about maybe letting you guys see this. Here's the guy that we just released
Yeah,
from the
that's
mission
right.
before.
You just scream for vengeance, Phantom King.
Oh, Velvet is not screaming for vengeance. Velvet is happy beyond belief. Finally, Velvet is free to ascend from the deep and give aid to all the needy people in the world.
Say, what now? Aren't you the king of black phantoms? Don't tell me I've gone through all this trouble just to set free some kind of gentle-hearted, useless pansy ghost. I need your help to do evil, not to go around helping people.
Is that so? Just to make this absolutely clear, you would call yourself evil, would you?
Damn right I would. I'm extremely evil and, matter of fact, also a demigod, the son of Fervus, no less.
Well, that's fantastic news. Absolutely marvelous. Velvet is overjoyed. He gets to kill an evildoer the first thing he does after being freed.
What? No, not fair.
Hush, evildoer. Velvet will deal with you soon enough. What about you, little hellchild? Velvet could use a champion to spearhead his army of brightness. What do you say? Will you stay loyal to that crybaby, or do you wish to stand by Velvet's side as he makes all evildoers cry?
You have a new
just
objective.
make up your mind, Baal. It's either him or me. He might be offering you soulless units, but what is that compared to what I give you on a daily basis? Good, clean friendship.
Oh no. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a save. So now I can resume and go down both paths. Because now we got two separate paths of gameplay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of Oscar. And then we're gonna go along with Velvet first.
Heroes are entering your dungeon.
Shut up, game. We're gonna go with Velvet on our side first. Then we'll go again and do the Oscar one afterwards. So we won't be doing any saving before this. I'll just be going right through the beginning to the end, jump cuts and whatever. No pausing and saving. It has to just be beginning to end. No way I'm going to be saving because you can't load from specific saves. So we're going to kill Oscar, be on the side of Velvet for this first video and through till the end of this, through to this end of gameplay. Then I will then load from this again, or maybe do the mission all over again, depends on if I have to or not. And then we'll go through and kill Velvet instead of Oscar and go together with Oscar through the rest of the other side. Because Velvet, you go with Velvet, you kill him, you're going to do the evil. You kill Oscar, you're going to do good stuff. So we're going to kill Oscar. Because I want to be on the front of Velvet, so let's go kill Oscar magnificently. You can just, yeah. Velvet's going to go do whatever. And we're going to completely end Oscar here. Yeah, he's done.
A pleasure to meet you, Hellchild. And what's that word? Thrax, for opening the shackles.
You're thanking me? I take it you were serious about that whole saving the world nonsense.
Hardly nonsense, Hellchild. It's no small thing saving a world.
The same goes for annihilating a world, I would say.
Maybe so, but you must understand that the shape before you is not the king of black phantoms anymore.
Okay. I'm not sure I like this.
Please allow that years of war and imprisonment may change a phantom. This new ally of yours is called Velvet the Avenger, and together you shall do no evil, but you shall seek it out and heal it. Or rather, tend to it the way a mother tends to her naughty young'uns.
You mean like my mother did? Or like the nurturing and gentle type?
Don't worry. All kind-hearted creatures of this glorious world will benefit greatly from you abandoning the path of darkness in favor of walking with Velvet through the Valley of Life. Come along, Hellchild. Let's deliver the world from evil.
Okay. Achievement unlocked. 2 of them. Okay, yeah, that can go away. Quite an adventure. Finished the chapter 3 in campaign mode. And the other one, which was pretty much the same thing. So, I believe Okay, we have evolved. Do we want to go with Brainiac or ah, that one looks good. Let's do that one. Oh, cool. Now it looks cooler. I don't know if I'm gonna get any upgrades after this, but we'll find out. So we're gonna not go on very easy. We're going on normal. Chapter 4, Act 1. So, is this the one we're doing? Yeah, amassing force. So if we did it differently and we killed Velvet instead of Oscar, we'd probably be going here as well, or maybe a different new one. But in the company of your new advisor, you have left the Hellfire Mountains for more densely populated areas. To be precise, for the city of Mayhew and its hour of high wizardry. So we're gonna go there. No ladders, etc. Let's just go. And after this section is done, how? Let's just gotta close that. Okay. After this, after we have completed this section, after we have completed this, go through with this side of the campaign, we're gonna do some. We're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna do some of the stuff with Oscar instead. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna see what happens. Or maybe killing Oscar was the right choice and you have to go with Velvet. You never know. We'll find out next time when I attempt to kill Velvet. If I attempt to kill Velvet and he just kills you and you have to go with this way, then that would be the last video. But if it isn't, and you kill Velvet and you go along with Oscar, then we'll continue along that way. You can expect, hopefully later today, as of recording, for me to record an achievement under this video. Earlier today, or yesterday, technically, as of upload, you would have seen a suggest on War Thunder. Hope you guys enjoyed watching that one. But yeah, I am, yeah. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do an achievement hunters later today with Dave. We probably won't do really much else than that, but yeah. I just gotta take a pause. Be right back. Okay, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna do this. Let's see what this is. All right, let's listen to this first bit.
You have traded the annoying ways of your former advisor for the company of a mentally unstable phantom, and traveled south to dig out a base beneath the streets of Mayhew. The Phantom needs something which can be found directly below the nearly finished Tower of High Wizardry. That much is clear. But whether he really desires it for the purpose of delivering the world from evil, or if the millennia in Groove Ortat has made him utterly confused, well, you are about to find out, aren't you?
We're gonna find out.
So, Hellchild, you're in a town called Mayhew. Velvet needs to replenish his strength before embarking on his righteous crusade, and there is a powerful magical node located at the city center. Velvet must suck it dry.
Right. But about this, righteous crusade stuff, you need to elaborate.
Certainly. You know, it's kind of hard to be isolated and alone for a millennium without turning your gaze inwards. Sure, the first 990 years were spent clawing at the walls and roaring like a dragon, but one day, all that anger and hatred just drained away.
So, what? Now you're a nice person?
Absolutely. Blackie the Lethal was transformed into Velvet the Avenger, and Velvet is a steadfast champion of chivalry.
And exactly how do you intend to go about this being good business?
Well, Velvet the Avenger will also be known as Velvet the Insightful, as he has learned the ultimate meaning of goodness. He will turn Ardania into a paradise on Earth by systematically exterminating everyone who behaves badly towards anyone else. When Velvet is done, there will be no more wicked people left in the world. All will be fun and games.
And you really mean everyone, right?
Of course. True goodness cannot be subjected to compromise or exceptions. But first things first. The wizards and witches in the tower up top seem to sense your presence. You will have to defend the dungeon until Velvet is finished drinking from the power node. Get ready. Save the world One wicked villain at a time.
Okay.
Hellchild, can I have your attention, please? Velvet refuses to work with those evil fiends that served you and your previous master. From now on, you must enlist a more trustworthy bunch of creatures. Creatures in lack of a soul that can become twisted and evil. The soulless don't eat. Instead, you'll have to sacrifice some of them in the pit to keep the others fulfilled and strong. The energy from the sacrifice will be distributed to those most in need. Also, Velvet doesn't want you using the extractor for squashing evildoers. Instead, he wants you to send them to the Screamatorium, so they may confess their sins before departing this life. So, to the business at hand. Velvet has located the core of the power node up ahead. You must escort him there and protect him until he has become something of his old self again.
Okay, so this is where we get to play as the Soulless.
Ouch.
Seems fun.
Velvet's got a terrible ache in the right horn, but it's a fuzzy feeling. A group of famished elf younglings, maybe? Or possibly a minotaur warlord with a colossal club hoof. Oh, just look for anything strange, green-colored, and smelly in our dungeon, will you? Something is amiss.
Okay. So this is different. It's much more different as the Soulless. We do have the same sort of deck points as before. We have these ones, these runes here, which you get to pick. And these ones you keep, but you get different units. So that's the only difference.
Adaba Kadabra!
Need more workers. ASAP, max out the workers that we can have.
Demonum Explosio!
Okay, we're maxed out. So cult is what you can make, which is what you get units from. This is what you get other units from. This you just use for feeding people. It's a bit more inefficient and annoying to do, but you do have to use it. So what we're gonna do is we need to get. Let's actually go with this one, just because it's. Just go for the Screamatorium here because it's bit cheaper. Can I fit like stockrooms in that area? Yes, I can, so I'll put them there. But we're gonna put the Screamatorium there, and then we'll pluck a stockroom there, and we'll put a sacrificial pit down because I don't know what they do exactly, 100% yet. Okay. No, probably won't fit in there. That's fine. I can fit it there. Definitely on the end of that, but we don't want to do that. Well, let's just put it there. It's no problem. So now we need someone to work here. So we're gonna put someone there. So you get different units. So for this one, you need to have you get succubuses, etc. And there's also the Screamatorium. That one's the cult. That one's the cult. That one's the Screamatorium, and so on. You can also send, if I'm correct, send people to the Screamatorium. I mean, earn some deck points by torturing heroes, so just by putting heroes in here. So if I were to simply, so you can get a screaming mark. So you've put a screaming mark on him. I'm going to slowly work on killing him, because there's no other guys that can heal from there. Simply then, we just, after we give all these guys the same mark and kill them, we're good. In fact, we'll just give them all the screaming mark. Then just teleport Bal in there. Well, first we'll need to quickly do that.
I feel the need to
And he's dead. That's fine. Now I got some exploding turtles. All these guys are going to be automatically delivered to the Screamatorium, which we have placed down.
show you.
See, we can just see it'll say hero. Yeah, there you go. And then we'll earn a crap ton of deck points for that. But we need to kill all these dudes relatively quickly. There's only 2 more dudes left. And then after they're dead, we'll have all of them go to the Screamatorium.
Say hello to the boys back home, dead one.
And they'll all be taken over to here, to the Screamtorium. Well, they'll all be tortured. Now, all these guys actually have to take their own turn. And you actually need to have people to do the torturing. If you don't have people to do the torturing, then torturing won't actually take place. Because you can have a guy who can do stuff. I'm actually gonna do one of them. They just take something from here, they huck it into the middle, or something. I don't know what they do. You do something. I'm trying to make something happen. Can you like produce a unit or something? Would you go there? I think I have to have all of the torturing done first. And the torturing takes a while. Like, it takes quite a while to do. Okay, that's one. And now he's just torturing someone by jumping at a thing. Yeah, that's somewhat torturing, I guess. No, another guy's gonna bring anyone in. Just flailing himself at the freaking cage. Okay, that one's been tortured. And now this guy's gonna go and grab another one. He's carrying another person, but and then we get deck points for it, which is nice. But now I'm literally just waiting. Come on. Jeez. Go faster. Alright, whatever. I guess I'll just sit here and wait. I have this, which I can actually... yeah, if I tell you to... You just have to make them. Send people into there. That's the sacrificial pit there. You just lob people in there and they'll do whatever. Just spam out sucky disease. If you die? I don't know what it is. There we go, now we're starting to make people. Watch this sacrifice happen in action. He just opens a door and then he gets sacrificed. Okay. It's quite simple, actually. Now, where did Bal go? Oh yeah, Bal was just taking on the whole army over there, so we're gonna teleport him back to the middle.
Eat, sleep, slaughter, eat, sleep,
Yep, do that, and then that, and then that. Okay. So now I have a squad. Materials squad of succubi people. Now just continually spit out succubi. Actually, the most efficient way is just doing it this way.
Heroes are entering your dungeon.
Yay. I honestly don't give a crap. So you should run away.
Beef is back on the menu, lads. Demonum Explosio!
What the heck? That's an army of succubi. Quickly! We shall
You have
take
reached your maximum population.
off of this. Actually, you know what? We'll dig straight to here. treasure one because I want to get more squads out there. Okay, I'm not gonna do this unedited. I'm just gonna jump cut to when I'm doing the main mission, because that's more fun, to be honest. Be right back. Sorry, I forgot about this bit. Here we go.
Is vanquished.
A little bit late, but
You know,
whatever.
that sounds almost exactly like the aim of Fake. You wouldn't care to do like that demon of yours and sign up for a membership.
Well, perhaps. What does it stand for, this fake?
Well, the faculty of all-consuming care and empathy?
How adorable. But you do know that care is spelled with a C. Oh, wait. Velvet sees what you've done. You couldn't very well call yourself Face. That would sound utterly silly.
Exactly. You're a smart one, aren't you? Anyway, we're happy to have you. All you need to do is fill out an application and keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, that's just swell, isn't it, Hellchild?
Before I take my leave, ever heard of Lady Clinton, the niece of Gaston Gregorius Garibaldar, the King of Mayhew? Yesterday, her husband was caught with his pants down in the arms of his secretary. A gnome, no less. You should seek her out. I'm sure Lady Clinton would consider rewarding you handsomely for helping her to deal with the situation.
Oh, this will be fun. Let's start by reaping that reward, shall we? The Lady Clinton will give us something nice to murder a witness that means to hurt her by telling the truth about her husband. But, on the other hand, perhaps our crusade would earn greater profit by defending the witness against Lady Clinton's other assassins. Velvet is confused. It's kind of hard to tell who's the good one in this delicate affair. You decide, Hellchild.
Two warriors and okay. That's no problem.
You have reached your maximum population. You have reached your maximum population. You have reached your maximum population. You have reached your maximum population.
I do have a good drink over here. For those of you who are partially confused. Oh wow, Velvet is really low on health. I probably should have been paying more attention, but I'm doing all the stuff I need. Are they back or are they dead? They're all dead. Oh, it's an innocuous sometimes.
There's a tingling sensation in my left horn, Hellchild. Go look in the cave-like part of the sewers, and you'll most likely find some human women with simple minds and not enough clothing, carrying something we could make use of. A barrel of poison, if the horn is not mistaken. Something tells me they might be salaciously evil and in need of a quick, clean death.
assuming that's what I mean by the haven part, but they didn't. Just some more enemies to deal with. You can get in there, please. You guys just need to keep Velvet alive. And Velvet's dead!
You have reached your maximum population.
Does he respawn? Nope. Fail. Oh no, he respawns. Okay, good.
You have reached your maximum population.
Yay.
You have reached your maximum population.
I don't think he's very great. Let's go with that, and then now you can get more damage. All those guys are dead. Let's go here. Look at that fresh new army that I just made. Send them into that room. And then I'll send all the dudes that I don't have in here. It's fine. I'll just send a small handful of these people into that purple area that I want to go to. Or is that... Oh, that's on the way, I'm assuming. Okay, that's fine. Let's just, like, teleport you back there. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Great! Fun.
You have reached your maximum population.
Alright, so as our army progresses...
You have reached your maximum population. You have reached your maximum population. You have reached your maximum population.
Yeah, got little hellhounds. These guys are just dogs with 3 heads.
You have
that
reached
attack
your
with
maximum
fire.
population.
Really?
You have reached your maximum population.
Ooh, and then abominations are like weird spider things.
You have reached your maximum population.
And then Oculus is a flying thing, which heals dudes, I think. Useful. Great, now they're all gonna attack Velvet, because I don't have any dudes over there. I have a singular skeleton, because that's the free guy I want. Let's have some of them. And, send my squad over there. Yep, he's dead again. Great.
You have a new objective.
Yes, I know. I'm just gonna do the crafting here. Oh, I need 13 materials. Here. Go, dudes, go! Go, dudes, go! Go, my... Never mind. All my dudes are dead. I don't have any more. I have 3 Trollodons. These are my most powerful dudes I can get. Oh, I got an abomination as a free unit. Sweet. course he's dead again. Oh, yeah, I gotta do that. I'll do that after. I don't think I don't really have any other uses for anything, so I'm just gonna keep up my deck points to the side. Okay, children, you might want to fight. Crush them! Oops. Didn't mean to click that, but I did. Actually, let's just be safe and then put that in the background in case if I click out by accident. Okay. Oh great, now he's run ahead. Great thing about having a bunch of dudes just sitting here doing their own thing means that I get a crap ton of free guys just every once in a while, which is nice.
Heroes are entering your dungeon.
Yeah, I know. I noticed. I can just go to the squad here. Free guy. Yeah, my dude's dead. No, Velvet's died too much.
You have a new objective.
Yes, I know. To do the exact same thing I've been doing this whole time. Okay. I'm gonna make a massive army. I'll be right back once I've done that. Okay, we are back. We are sending this army. This is a massive army here, by the way. This is as many as I could get right now. I don't believe I have any other troops, no. But we are going to send this massive army to go and help aid Mr. Velvet and get him to the power node. Which is all the way up here. And there's some dudes over here that I need to go and help out on the way, so that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm a nice person who helps people when they're in need, and I'm just spamming a crap ton of units because that is the only way to do missions like these. It's just to
You have reached your maximum population.
Troops out, and as they die, send new ones in to replace them. Alright guys, go in and kill them. Yeah. Yeah. A huge army of team men. Go do your thing. Yeah, okay.
You have reached your maximum population.
Oh yeah, I don't really care, Mr. Game. Let's get this guy going as well. Oh, you go this way.
You have reached your maximum
That's
population.
fun. Let's get these two. we'll go and continue along in this way.
You have reached your maximum population. You have reached your maximum population. You have reached your maximum population.
Halt, fearless one! You're entering the territory of the Gentle Whiskers, formerly known as the Blood-Soaked Snouts. This is an official district of the city of Mayhew. State your business, and let my sniffers smell your scalp.
Don't come near me with that filthy snaz, you stinking sewer dweller.
Now, there is no need for hostilities, Furred One. The Hellchild here is already friends with your kind, the very best of friends. So has he told me.
Friends, you say? Smells suspiciously like the Black Breath clan. If so, you are friends with our sworn enemies. They have chosen to rebel against our wonderful and generous sovereign. We are a part of Ardania, and Ardania's enemies are ours. Fur, no fur.
Oh, siding with the forces of darkness, are you? Not very rewarding, is it? Or do you actually like living amongst human garbage and excrement? Why not join the crusade of ultimate goodness instead? Velvet knows how to reward the fair of heart.
Oh? Such as?
Well, you like swamps, don't you? You can have, what do they call it? Oh, the reeking mire. You would love it there, Velvet is sure.
Oh, I don't know. King Garibaldar of Mayhew provides us with aged cheese and as much quality litter as we can make use of.
Okay. Cheese, you say? Hellchild, didn't you mention knowing some famous cheesemaker who travels the Central Plains with his wagon? How about you pay him a visit and relieve him of a shipment of fine Gouda? How about that, Master Rat?
Oh, the reeking mire and a huge chunk of Gouda. Okay, you got a deal. But we need to set up a contract signed with a mixture of blood, spit, and the finest curd as our tradition dictates.
Wonderful. The Hellchild will fetch the cheese while Velvet stays here to go over the details.
You have reached your maximum population has been added. You have reached your...
Okay, so we got a little bit of a quest. Oh, these guys are dead. Got a little bit of quest with these guys, so we're gonna give them stuff. We got a little caravan we've raided. We're gonna help them out, cause why not? Really, it'll benefit us.
Nicely
from,
done,
not doing so
Hellchild.
much.
Velvet has expanded his host of devotees for the price of a stinking marshland and a load of equally smelly cheese. The road to the power node lies open.
Well, I'm just gonna go and meet with the warlocks first. You know, I want to do that. So this is not the angle I requested to have. Whatever. This is a very odd angle because it always does these cinematic cameras and stuff. It's very annoying. Okay, I'll be right back once I'm doing a bit more stuff. Okay, so that goes off every time for whatever reason. There's like a little thing just shows up or something on Camtasia. Okay, so last time I failed miserably. I lost because I had no idea what I was doing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up a Google Chrome and we will look it up. How to stop the cart in Empire Act 4, or no, Chapter 4, Act 1. Okay, so I figured it out. I just gotta have units in front of the cart. It took a long time. It took me probably like 10 minutes of searching. I searched the entirety of the Steam wiki, and it was this site here. It is called Game Pressure or whatever. This is yeah, Empire Game Guide by Game Pressure. They have all of the different chapters up to chapter 4. I think there's a chapter 5 as well. I don't know. Actually, no, it's just chapter 4. So you get one. So these first 3 are with Oscar. Then this is the one where you kill Velvet here, this guy, and you don't, and you stick with Oscar. This is where you kill Oscar and go with Velvet. So this is the one I'm on. I'm asking force. So what you have to do is you have to go. You have to escort him by killing all the dudes that are in the way, and bring him all the way to the Ratman. There will be a Ratman. You help him, and then they protect him, so you don't have to worry about Velvet because he'll be protected. Then you have to defend him while he drains the power. But you also have to stop the cart, which will ride out of the tower. You have to kill all the heroes in the way, and then it won't ride if there are units next to its path. It will help. I'm just putting that for my background, so it's not bright white. We're gonna go on easy difficulty just to make it easier. Whenever I'm doing stuff off cam to get to the next mission, when I've not completed it, I will do it on very easy. But I'm gonna do it. I normally do it on normal, but I'm gonna do it on easy just so I can see if it works. And if I do it and I do it, I might do it on normal difficulty later on. But for now, I'm just gonna try it on easy. We'll see how we do. And then there's different stuff. I don't know if I can unlock these ones too. This would be nice, because then I'll only have 3 more level ups before I'm done. But now and people are complaining about how the traps aren't useful. Yeah, they're traps. They only work when there's someone nearby. I find that I would rather I only use like the floor traps, and I only use like them to protect my stuff, like my first treasury and stuff that I start with, and that gets me a deck point, which is nice and useful to get. That's the only time I ever use it, though. I never use it for anything else. And then I just leave those there until hopefully guys would attack. But I don't have ladders, so they're not going to come out in the middle of nowhere. But if they do manage to crack through my main defense that I always have, because my guys come back to the main spot, then they're there to protect my main stuff that I started with. And then I get a deck point out of it, like I said. But then I just use the exploding turkeys, which is way more efficient. So let's go in and launch this one, and I'll let you guys listen to the dialogue, because that's what I'm gonna be nice and do that.
You have traded the annoying ways of your former advisor for the company of a mentally unstable phantom, and traveled south to dig out a base beneath the streets of Mayhew. The phantom needs something which can be found directly below the nearly finished Tower of High Wizardry.
You guys have already heard this.
Hellchild, you're in a town called Mayhew. Hellchild, can I have your attention, please? Velvet refuses to work with those evil fiends that served you and your previous master. From now on, you must enlist a more trustworthy bunch of creatures. creatures in lack of a soul that can become twisted and evil. The soulless don't eat. Instead, you'll have to sacrifice some of them in the pit to keep the others fulfilled and strong. The energy from the sacrifice will be distributed to those most in need. Also, Velvet doesn't want you using the extractor for squashing evildoers. Instead, he wants you to send them to the Screamatorium, so they may confess their sins before departing this life. So, to the business at hand. Velvet has located the core of the power node up ahead. You must escort him there and protect him until he has become something of his old self again.
Okay, so I'm gonna branch out as far as I can without actually breaking into these guys' spot.
Velvet's got a terrible ache in the right horn, but it's a fuzzy feeling. A group of famished elf younglings, maybe? Or possibly a minotaur warlord with a colossal club hoof. Oh, just look for anything strange, green-colored, and smelly in our dungeon, will you? Something is amiss.
Cool, okay. So you need to get a Screamatorium. I'm gonna put it back where I had it last time, right here. But before I do, I'm gonna build a bit of a hallway, which is gonna lead right into easy gaping ways into there. And then we'll get him to build our Screamatorium right there. Then we can start making some succubi, and then we can put them into a squad, start getting some stuff. We'll then probably march into here, take these guys out. I'm actually going to start taking these guys out earlier. Give them the screaming mark, and then just start damaging them. I'm just going to wait until we have our Screamatorium, obviously. I'm going to start weakening these guys, because they don't have anyone who heals. The mages don't heal them. I can't teleport anyone in. I'm not going to teleport anyone in. Oh, we've already got a point. I would like to get this. Yeah. That way I can just summon them more efficiently. Yeah. Let's do that. And then we'll get 2 more workers who can go off and do their own stuff they need to do. He's going to go off and grab that. That guy's doing his own thing. We should probably get a work over there.
Demonum Explosio!
Okay, so we're gonna do them. I'm gonna work on getting a workshop at some point. Actually, the last time I played this, I messed it up. I had opened up to this area here, and I tried to build a cult on the edge. I put it like right here or something, like that. What went so horribly wrong was that, enemies killed the guy before he could build the thing. So I'm actually going to get him to build it there. So I actually had to build a second cult, and I couldn't even use the entire area, and the TNT, which spawns when the stuff is built, or when the hole has been dug into the center of the building. That was just spawned right there and wouldn't do anything. So you see, this guy's going to break. Probably one more. Boop. Now there's a TNT there, which is going to then explode into the room. What really annoyed me was that the worker died before I could do anything. So now we're gonna continue. Now that we have our Screamatorium, we're gonna give them a mark, and I'm just gonna continue to lightning these guys, cause that one's only 1 more away. That's fine. Actually, he's got it too. The game is very smart and can remember these things. So basically, I'm just gonna try and eliminate everyone with lightning, and then just send some dudes off. Yeah, I'm just slowly expanding my dungeon. So I'm just gonna literally go here. In fact, grab a couple more dudes. Now both of these guys are gonna go and pray the master, which will go towards earning me a free dude. And now simply I'm going to just jump cut ahead to when I have finished this. Actually, wait. Let's watch this dude die. And I'm gonna even slow this down. Ready? And he's dead. And now there's a bag of hero, which thankfully, since I don't have that opened, he's gonna be dead for good. So I'll be right back. Oh yeah, wait. I need to hang on. when I do Empire videos, I have it set up so that I have my recorder selected before I have Empire itself selected, because when I do this, because I have my recorder on my other screen, right? Watch this. I move my mouse over to the other screen and it starts moving the thing. So to prevent it from moving the thing, I can do this. I quickly Alt-Tab, and it's so fast that the thing flashes for a brief second. It's only like for 2 frames, so it's really hard to see. So, I mean, if you guys slow it down ridiculously, which you can't, or if you took a recording and then you slowed it down a lot, you would see that it flashes for a second. Watch. See, you can see it. It flashes for just a second. Which means I can then Alt-Tab over, and now when I put my mouse off to the side, because you can still see the cursor of regular Empire, because it does that when your mouse is in there. But now I can move out of Empire's thing, and it doesn't move the camera. Now my mouse is on my other screen. So I'm going to be right back once I've defeated all these guys, and I got a bit more of a dungeon going, because it takes a while for this to actually be done. So I'll be right back.
An interest in
Hello.
sausage. Velvet has just received word that your minions found a recipe for spicy knockwurst on one of the dead clerics. A recipe signed by Medusia Melisandre, High Pontiff of the Holy Conclave. Must be a truly magnificent sausage recipe.
Cool. Anyways, just tried to get the dialogue in time. Didn't quite, but so this is my dungeon so far. I've cleared out everywhere but this one spot here, which I'm gonna clear out. This is just some ratmen. They're really actually quite easy to take out. Like, seriously, look. Dead. So I also am planning. I've built an Arcanium here. I just don't have the workers currently. I've stretched my workers thin already. These guys are working. Actually, these guys aren't doing anything. You guys should get to work. I'm gonna activate my Arcanium. Not the workshop yet, because I've stretched my workers out thin. I've already got 2. I've got 2 people praying the master. Got a couple of dudes who have just been waiting on actually working. So how about you? No, you're not. You're not doing that job anymore. You don't have anything to do. These guys don't have anything to do. So I'm just gonna get all of these guys not doing that. Don't know if they'll have any jobs. I'll just leave them not doing anything. What are you guys doing? Let's actually have a check in here. Total aggressiveness is alright. It's just sacrifice worker. I can't do them both at the same time, I don't think. So let's see. Can I? Can I add a second worker to sacrifice? Benefited them, and this guy's now just lined up to go on his turn. Okay, so they just take turns to do their own thing. I'd actually be a good idea then to build a second sacrificial pit, if I'm gonna need to do that many workers at the same time, rather than at a time. But we'll see how that efficiency works out. Yeah. So here's what I've got so far. So I've got armor and weapons and stuff. Workshop, these top 3, I always go for these top 3 quickly, and undying, so these guys will heal on their own. Let's actually go here, and all of these guys can upgrade, but I don't have my workshop available right now. Let's actually get a worker there then. I don't have a ton of materials right now, but I should be able to afford it. Let's just equip my squads here first. Just because, and I'm of course out of materials. Well, once these guys are done upgrading and stuff, we'll get out more guys. But yeah, that's just a quick overview of my dungeon so far. Got a workshop, got several stock rooms so far. We're doing quite alright. We got tons of mushrooms extra. Let's actually transform a ton of those into some stuff several times, because I don't need them right now. There we go. Now we can actually buy your upgraded armor, your upgraded stuff, and your upgraded stuff. And then we can upgrade you as well. Upgrade you as well. Upgrade materials. So yeah, but that's it. That's a quick overview. I'm not gonna actually go into the sewers yet. I'm gonna try and make my guy's really powerful, and these Ratmen are actually really weak. Look at that. Boop. I'm gonna try and just get to have a powerful army now that I know what I'm doing, because Velvet's gonna spawn here when I enter the sewers. He's gonna spawn here, and then we've got to battle our way around and stuff. It's gonna be difficult, so having a large army, I think, as a backup will be very useful. But yeah, actually, I'm gonna get him to do that as well as him, because they're not doing anything. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and get an army going and stuff, but I'll be right back. Okay, so quick update. Game crashed. Had a fatal error somehow from me playing the game. So I lost all my progress. I'm now back to the beginning of this round, of this mission. Back to the very beginning. I'm digging out and stuff. And I don't... this isn't gonna be fun. I don't like how... Oh, I missed that. Okay, I don't like how it's, very quite, a slow-paced game at the start. So, like, right now I've started with 75 materials. Not bad! But I have to get a squad going before I can even start doing anything else. Like, I have to at least build a screamatorium. So that's why I'm gonna build a screamatorium. Now I'm gonna start building all my stock rooms on the side. And look at that, now I'm out of space. I'm out of money and stuff. So it's not fun, but I'm gonna start with these 3 buildings. That'll be the starting of it. Not sure how long this is actually gonna take, considering how long, how much time I have lost. I have probably lost almost a full hour of total progress. It is ridiculous. And I don't like it. I don't like how this game is so slowly paced. I've tried to keep this thing slow, but haven't been able to. It's just been... I've been trying to keep this video short, but I haven't been able to. I'm going to be trying to keep most of my videos now much shorter than they have been in the past so far, because as of right now, it is terribly long. And not very fun to deal with. So, yeah, I need to get at least one more worker. But yeah, I'm gonna have to now get this thing repaired and all this. It's gonna take a long time for me to get back to where I was. I will jump cut to that though, because it's much easier. And yeah, it's currently 3:51. And it'll probably be like 4:30 by the time I'm finished getting back to where I was, or probably 4:30 by the time I get back to where I was and ready to attack here. So I'll jump cut to that point. You don't really need any more dialogue or anything. This is just something where when you get here, clerics spawn in and stuff. It's nothing really major. But yeah. I'm just gonna give all of these guys a screaming mark. So how many is that? 5? I need to get 10. So I'll give it to these 2 patrolling people. And so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, go here. No, here. Yeah, torture here. So 1, 5, and 10. So I do 10, then I'm good. 5, 15, and 30 of them. So I'll eventually get all the deck points I want. So I'm going to eventually end up... By the end, when I get back, I will have Workshop unlocked, White, Abomination. Oh, I also unlocked a Vampire because I have DLC. So I'm going to get the... I'm going to skip the Abomination. I'm going to do just as many things that require mushrooms as possible. And then just use, like, materials or whatever else. So I'm going to get White... Vampires, Hellhounds, Oculi, whatever, Trollodons, the improved armor. I'm not gonna get the magical stuff. Conscription, Undying, these top 3, the Arcanium, and then we'll see where I am later at that point. But yeah, I'll be right back. It'll be a jump cut for you, but it'll be several hours. It'll be like an hour for me. Be right back. Okay, so we have all of the things I need. 31 total deck points. We are going to unlock these two. I unlocked this earlier, and this. So we're gonna unlock these two, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, I think it is, and the Arcanium. Let's go boop, 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 boop. If my calculations are correct, which they weren't, I would have been able to afford all of these. Okay, so if I get... I'm gonna get the white. I'm gonna get these two, so I need 5 more after that. So I can summon a bunch of units, getting 3 units. So summon 2 more units that I don't already have, which I can do. Then 2 more after that, which I could unlock the white and almost do that. And then get 2 more free units. Equipping all the different units with the armors and stuff, and then also building the Arcanium will get me 1. So yeah, that's that. I've rebuilt my thing. It actually took a little bit less time than I was expecting. It's 4:17, and I'm almost already ready to tackle the stuff later on that comes up. So we've got 2 squads as of right now. They've been just hanging around doing their own thing. I'm actually gonna go and get. I'm gonna get one of them to go and get me more materials, because I'll get both of them to go get me more materials. Then after that, I'm gonna go get them to get me more treasures. The treasures are down there, the easier ones. And then we'll unlock these 2, and then if I have anything else, we'll figure out what I'll want to get afterwards. But yep, that was that. I did as much as I could. It's gonna take a bit longer. It'll be about probably another half hour or so before I'm even getting to the main mission, but that'll be that, and hopefully the game doesn't have a fatal error. If it has a fatal error again, I'll probably wait until tomorrow to continue this video. I'll just stop and then do some other stuff, because, you know, I don't want to just be trying over and over and over again. It may just be a problem with my computer if it crashes at the same point. Literally, it was just crashing when large waves of heroes were coming. I think it was just because I had too many entities on the screen, paying too much attention to too much stuff. The game just couldn't handle it. But it's fine. So I'll be right back, and then after that, we'll be on to the next bit. Be right back. Okay, so I just reached the 6th index Dungeonis points that I need, so we can get the Hellhound here and the Vampire. Perfect, and I will, of course, be probably getting more as well later on, so I can get stuff like the Abomination later on. Not yet, but now we have those guys unlocked. We might actually get summon units points, because I'm going to summon all of these guys. So, summon him, summon one on him, summon on him, summon on him, and summon on him. Just summon 2 of him.
You have reached your maximum population.
Okay, we got our Hellhound here. He's going to run over. I've already started amassing a small army. It's not very large. Ooh, we got a free unit. No, don't select the worker, please. There we go. Sometimes it just selects the workers. No idea why it does that, but it will random just select a worker when you mouse over them. When you highlight these guys, it will sometimes just see it was there. It's just very annoying, and sometimes you'll not notice it, and then boom. Okay, let's grab that, because I might as well. And yeah, so that's that. Quick overview, we've added a few more stock rooms, several up here. Like, seriously, I have total capacity of ridiculousness. Total capacity 700, and there is more space. Like, I'm going to be building another one here. And I think, can I fit the other one? No. And then more down here. That's a lot. But I'm also going to be working towards getting more treasure pits so I can unlock more squads, because that, by getting more squads, that is how you get, having more squads is how you get more population. So you need to get treasures, and you need to get crap loads of mineral materials. Just crap loads of them. just as much as you can possibly get. And I'm trying to level this here's skeleton up, who's in squad 2 because he's in dire need of getting an upgrade. But basically, I always leave a defense of just the squads that I have. I always leave my squads here. This is actually a very good tactic for anyone who's trying to play Empire and just isn't able to beat any of the missions for whatever reason. Just maybe because you lose to heroes, because the game always puts your treasure pits right nearby your spawn point. As soon as you can, unlock the workshop, but build it relatively far away so that it takes a very long time for heroes to manage to get there and destroy it, because then that can help save your life, because you can upgrade armor and stuff. And keep your spawning things nearby your starter point, and build off to like the sides and the edges. Build a crap load of storage rooms. That levels you up ridiculously quickly. It allows you to have tons of storage, and in the middle you can add all your weird shaped buildings, as well as all the squares and weird circles that get in the way for where the enemies are. I haven't picked this up. I probably should, but that's gonna have material treasures in it.
Heroes are entering your dungeon.
Yay!
All right, all right.
Yeah, that's a fire warlock. That's fine. Lightning, lightning, lightning.
You have reached your maximum population.
And yeah, as you
A
get
new
more
side
squads,
quest has been added.
oh my god, as you get more squads, you get more population. And as I was saying, keeping your main guys nearby, nearby the just like having your squads. So once you build squads, you can send them out on quests and stuff, and then they'll come back and they will just stand here. Any heroes that enter your dungeon when you have no ladders on, they'll be fine. And if you have ladders on, just have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of the starter guys, like the berserkers if you're playing as fiends, or as soulless succubi. Like have 4 or 5 of them just patrolling around your dungeon. So you put one, say, yes, tell one to step right outside of your of where you spawned them. Tell one to step right there, and then say have one go nearby where your other places that you're making guys at. Then say another one near your workshop, and another one in one of the halls where you have your all of your stock rooms, and another one in your other stock rooms or whatever. And then just set them to patrol, and they'll patrol around their areas. And if there's ladders, they'll automatically target them, and they'll deal with any of the guys that are in the way. I never build a training room because all my guys usually level up in battle, and I'm just used to spamming new guys, so it's fine for me. And that's why I tend to buy all the other upgrades, which is way more useful. And then just leaving your guys here means the heroes will never get to your treasure pit if you have strong enough. Just 2 squads, boom. You're basically invincible. Even if there's a large wave of heroes coming up, like, you should be alright. There's like really low chances that there'll be someone, like a powerful enough force that can come and kill you when you have both your squads, Bal and Exploding Kirkies running around the place, right here. And if you want to keep your base even more defended, as you get more trap slots and you can fit them, just put traps like the pitch traps, put them in the 3 spots where your main area connects to other spots on your dungeon. Put an acid pool in front of your, what do you call this thing? Treasure pit. And put a stinky puddle right in front of the starter spawn base, be it the nursery or the screamatorium. And you should be alright. Mushroom building, doesn't matter. You get so many mushrooms with this thing. It is ridiculous. This thing produces like 5 mushrooms in what, like 10 seconds, and then your dude just runs over. And putting a stock room right next to your mushroom base increases efficiency. So putting stock rooms next to things that produce stuff is very, very useful. So something like the mushroom base, put a stock room right as close as you can to it. Then you have a worker who will be dedicated to just grabbing the stuff, bringing it over, grabbing the stuff, bringing it over. Then having a stockroom, say here, where I have a ton of workers sitting there doing nothing. Right here, where my raids and any heroes that I kill hang out. Boom. Just nip in, grab stuff. Same with treasures and whatnot. Just build a treasure pit here. nearby, and you should be alright. And so just keeping our base well defended with a couple of dudes, and then just using non-squadified dudes, you can still control them just as easily. If you're used to playing a regular RTS, this is totally fine. There's another RTS that I have. It's in space. It's something like Synth. It's called Foresight. One thing that I just don't like very much about Foresight is the only way to upgrade your total unit capacity is by you have to unlock it. Basically, you have to work really hard. You have to do different, like, sort of side quests in the skirmish, and it's kind of slow. It's quite slow, and you have to colonize more different sections, and then you get a little bit more population and so on, building and upgrading your main base and stuff. And then, if you add, you can make squads in that game, but you don't have to make anything. You don't have to get, say, like, treasures or runes, like in this game. They all come for free. You just make dudes up, and you put them together into a squad, and then you can easily tell them where to go. That's the only way to relieve, like, total unit capacity. So this, you just get more squads. You don't even have to use the squads, and you can just unlock more squads, and you'll get a total amount. Unlock all squads, and you get 30 total dungeon population, which is very useful. And I'm actually gonna...
Heroes are entering your dungeon.
No, I should be alright if I teleport my squads away. Put Mal in the main battle.
Eat, sleep, slaughter, eat, sleep, slaughter.
Should be alright. Oh no, that is not good. Oh, come on, look at all this damage. Okay, almost all of my squads are gone. It's fine. But, yeah, and... yeah, so... I might play some Foresight at some point on this channel. I don't know if I will exactly or not, but I'm attempting my... I'm going to continue doing this. I'm doing my best at it. Let's hope Val can hold off the rest of these guys, because I don't have any more squad members. But I'll be right back when I've reached the point where I'm at the mission. Be right back. Okay, so I have managed it. It is now 4:58, almost 5 o'clock. Last I was talking to you before this jump cut, most recent one, it was like 4:17 or something. It was a lot earlier now, but now I have maxed out all the storage rooms. They're everywhere. No, I don't have an obsession or a problem with stock rooms. It is just hilarious at how many you can have, and have a total capacity of stuff of 1,050. Which I think is the maximum, actually. I don't think I can go any higher than that. And I am max level. And I have as many like, I have almost all of them, except for equip units, because I haven't equipped all my units. Or summoned all my units. But I don't think you can unlock everything when you've maxed out a skill tree like this. You can't unlock everything. But I've got a lineup of guys, so as my guys that I have here die... I'm good. I've got my defense here, and if if like a large wave of heroes attempts to come up, I've got a much more powerful and prepared defense for this one. As you can see, I'm equipping these guys with new stuff now, and just I'm gonna be way more powerful just by having all of this stuff. So I've got a ton of troops, as you can see right here. I have all of these guys here, just sitting there. So I have just the 8 total. So I have 22 different guys, just 22 guys sitting here, ready to take them on. Some of them are leveled up, and some of them have, and those leveled up ones are going to have armor and weapons upgrades. And yeah, so that's nice. I'm now going to send these guys off. They're all gonna go through, and they're all gonna appear on this side of the map. Watch, here we go. Dun 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 dun. Okay, here's the cutscene.
Look, Hellchild. What a dashing young human has come to visit us. And with a mask and everything. How very thrilling.
I'm Balgorian, an agent of Fake, the faculty of... oh, never mind. It's sort of a union of Ardania's most...
Shut up, you!
How rude, Hellchild. You should let him speak his mind.
Well, I just think you should introduce yourself first, that's all.
Well, that sounds proper. Welcome, Baldorian, to the home of Velvet the Avenger and his loyal minions. They are on a quest, you see. A quest to turn Ardania into a paradise of goodness by slaying all evil lurking in the realm.
A paradise of goodness. I see. And what exactly do you mean by all evil lurking in the realm?
Precisely what it sounds like. Velvet will massacre everyone behaving badly towards anyone else until all evil is vanquished.
You know, that sounds almost exactly like the aim of Fake. You wouldn't care to do like that demon of yours and sign up for a membership.
Well, perhaps. What does it stand for, this Fake?
Well, the faculty of all-consuming care and empathy?
How adorable. But you do know that care is spelled with a C. Oh, wait. Velvet sees what you've done. You couldn't very well call yourself Face. That would sound utterly silly.
Exactly. You're a smart one, aren't you? Anyway, we're happy to have you. All you need to do is fill out an application and keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, that's just swell, isn't it, Hellchild?
Before I take my leave, ever heard of Lady Clitton, the niece of Gaston Gregorius Garibaldar, the King of Mayhew? Yesterday, her husband was caught with his pants down in the arms of his secretary. A gnome, no less. You should seek her out. I'm sure Lady Clitton would consider rewarding you handsomely for helping her to deal with the situation.
Oh, this will be fun. Let's start by reaping that reward, shall we? The Lady Clitton will give us something nice to murder a witness that means to hurt her by telling the truth about her husband. But, on the other hand, perhaps our crusade would earn greater profit by defending the witness against Lady Clifton's other assassin. Velvet is confused. It's kind of hard to tell who's the good one in this delicate affair. You decide, Hellchild.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt to kill them. So I have
There's a tingling sensation in my left
Yeah,
arm,
whatever.
Hellchild.
those ones. Okay.
Go look in the cave-like part of the sewers, and you'll most likely find some human women with simple minds and not enough clothing, carrying something we could make use of. A barrel of poison, if the horn is not mistaken. Something tells me they might be salaciously evil and in need of a quick, clean death.
Kill those guys. Come on. Go, my dudes. Go. Go, my dudes. Go. Oh yeah, we've almost killed one of them. They're attacking my wife for some reason. Okay, we killed one. On to the last one, and then we're gonna kill the witness. After we kill this last guy. Come on. Yes! We win! And now... Okay, we just have to kill those guys. Okay, whatever. Oh my god, stop running ahead of me! Jeez. Okay, Bal, you make sure you got a good defense. I got potions and stuff going. It's all great. My base is amazingly huge and great. Here we go. We're doing this. Objective completed. Good thing. Okay, keep following Velvet. Kill them. Just gonna send a couple of you over there. Or a few of you. Just to get that encounter that you get. Well, these guys are holding them off. In fact, I don't even need any of you. There we go.
Halt, fearless one! You're entering the territory of the Gentle Whiskers, formerly known as the Blood-Soaked Snouts. This is an official district of the city of Mayhew. State your business, and let my sniffers smell your scalp.
Don't come near me with that filthy schnoz, you stinking sewer dweller.
Now, there is no need for hostilities, Furred One. The Hellchild here is already friends with your kind, the very best of friends. So has he told me.
Friends, you say? Smells suspiciously like the Black Breath clan. If so, you are friends with our sworn enemies. They have chosen to rebel against our wonderful and generous sovereign. We are a part of Ardania, and Ardania's enemies are ours. Fur or no fur.
Oh, siding with the forces of darkness, are you? Not very rewarding, is it? Or do you actually like living amongst human garbage and excrement? Why not join the crusade of ultimate goodness instead? Velvet knows how to reward the fair of heart.
Oh? Such as?
Well, you like swamps, don't you? You can have, what do they call it? Oh, the reeking mire. You would love it there, Velvet is sure.
I don't know. King Garibaldar of Mayhew provides us with aged cheese and as much quality litter as we can make use of.
Okay. Cheese, you say? Hellchild, didn't you mention knowing some famous cheesemaker who travels the Central Plains with his wagon? How about you pay him a visit and relieve him of a shipment of fine Gouda? How about that, Master Rat?
Oh, the reeking mire and a huge chunk of Gouda. Okay, you got a deal. But we need to set up a contract signed with a mixture of blood, spit, and the finest curd as our tradition dictates.
Wonderful. The Hellchild will fetch the cheese while Velvet stays here to go over the details.
A new side quest has been added.
Yeah, all of you guys can just head on back because we got a big old fight going on there. So I'm gonna need a hand, like 2 of you to follow him. 2 of you. Make sure you're not attacking the rat man though. Just stand there. You won't attack him on your own, will you? Please don't tell me you will. Nope, you'll just stand there until I tell you to. Good. Okay, so we just need to hold this point. It's just, how are we doing? No extra units have been made. That is nice. They've been able to keep all of these guys alive. Okay, just stay back here. Let's see if there's any of them that have leveled up. Ah, you've leveled up and you don't have your upgraded armor. You've leveled up and don't have upgraded armor either. You've leveled up and don't have upgraded armor. Just gonna upgrade them as they level up and stuff. And this one. There we go. That'll get them all upgraded. Okay. I'm back.
You have reached your maximum
Okay, a couple
population.
of them died. I think they're back now, which is good progress.
Heroes are entering your dungeon.
Don't care. Heroes are entering the dungeon. Quite alright. Okay, I only summoned 1 person. Fine.
Nicely done, Hellchild. Velvet has expanded his host of devotees for the price of a stinking marshland and a load of equally smelly cheese. The road to the power node lies open.
Oh yeah, huh. Go that way. Sucks I can't control these ratmen. Sucks. Guys! Actually no, I can get rid of that. I didn't know I could get rid of that.
You have reached your maximum population.
He's gotta get over there. I gotta get some dudes over across this bridge here.
You have reached your maximum population.
Okay, I am clearly summoning a bunch of new dudes here. So we're gonna get these guys. We're gonna get these guys to just. This will be the main spot.
You have reached your maximum population.
I think I won't need a huge army. We'll just get what I have there. Should be enough to take these guys on. Just have these guys standing on standby in case they need it. I'll go down here. Any troops there? No. We got another skeleton. No. So we're gonna.
You have reached your maximum population.
Yeah, I know that's kind of. We're gonna head over there.
You have reached your maximum
Have these
population.
guys come over there just in case. And
You have reached your
last
maximum
souls
population.
died. Yeah, they won't stop.
You have reached your
Don't, but I
maximum
gotta
population.
keep pelting them. Keep pelting them. Just keep spawning a crap ton of stuff. Mainly
You have
golden,
reached
but
your maximum population.
just as many as I can get. Okay, the guys have
You
been
have reached
sending
your
off
maximum
with,
population.
oh yeah, let's send Bal in here as well. Look at this.
Life. What's the point anyway?
Get Bal in there, and get Squad 1 in there.
You have reached your maximum population.
Yes, I'm quite aware. I need to stop that from happening.
Eat, sleep, slaughter, eat, sleep, slaughter.
It's a great idea to use this right about now. This is potion that increases all attack.
Say hello to the boys back home.
I'm just trying to take these guys on 100%. But but it's a very
You
difficult
have
mission
reached
here.
your maximum population.
Okay, the cart isn't moving. I'm just gonna leave some dudes here in case if anything besides gonna attack there. Send whatever I've got up there to the middle section here as well.
You have reached your maximum population.
The Ratman will help defend
You have
him,
reached
so
your
I don't have to
maximum
worry about
population.
that. These guys can come in here as well. I just have to protect Velvet for a certain amount of time. As long as I have my troops here, I should be alright.
You have reached
oh no,
your maximum
Bal
population.
doesn't count, I don't think. Oh, Bal does count. Good, good, good.
You have reached your maximum population. You have reached your maximum
Add
population.
some random dudes in here to teleport the whole squad. Get some reinforcements in there. It's actually a very good way if you want a very efficient way of getting reinforcements somewhere quickly. I got a white coming in. You guys should be able to take this on.
You have reached your maximum population.
Something else to upgrade. Oh, yes, but I won't bother.
You have reached
considering
your
all the guys
maximum
are just gonna
population.
die. Quickly. Just hold this point. I'm gonna send.
You have reached
these
your
guys
maximum
in as well
population.
to help keep this area defended. Because I need to hold off there. Yep, there are definitely enemies here, so I'm gonna send that in. A large amount of troops here. Put them on this end of the bridge because they're ranged guys. Let's get
You
some
have reached your
reinforcements in
maximum
here.
population.
Boop. Get some reinforcements. Oh, reinforcements are fine there. They're just sort of not doing great, but it's fine. Yeah, that's alright. We're actually doing quite alright. You can go hang out over here, because I've only got one of them there. Yeah, so there are enemies there, but I'm just holding this off. I'm doing really well here. But I have to wait
reached your maximum
300
population.
seconds. So that's what, like 3 minutes, I think? Exactly. For this to be done, I'm only done. No, wait. Wait, so. 5 minutes. I gotta hold that off for. I had to do calculations in my head, because I'm not very good at counting. Clearly. Use some melee guys in there, actually, then all the guys I have there aren't melee. But I mean, the high amount of range guys means I can just do high damage per second before they even get there, which is useful. And editing this is gonna take forever. I'm so sorry for the extra long videos, as I've said already. Oh no, the Ratmen aren't invincible though. I forgot, and I can't upgrade them. So these guys are gonna defend, but they're not gonna defend forever. Not all that great, actually. I mean, they can probably take another attack after this one, but after that, I'm gonna need to send my own guys in there. I have no idea how I managed to get one of these. You guys can get a thing as well. Get you guys a thing. I want you guys to stay alive longer, so I'm gonna get you guys the weapon upgrades. Oh no, I don't have enough materials. Okay, quickly, someone. Where am I in relation to everything else? I'm here. There's one there. Go grab that. That'll be nice and useful. Because I need to have at least an army. Okay, let's actually nab a couple of dudes from here. Actually, don't take away the melee person. Just send them in there to sort of replace them. As well as this guy, because I'm going to want to get the other squad out there as well. Oh, I did it! I just have to stop the wagon, which I've done. I did it!
Fantastic. Velvet has never seen a demon do so much good for so many people in so little time. Now Velvet is strong again. Nothing can stop the crusade of ultimate good from sweeping across the world.
Yeah, to think I was actually worried there for a while.
Velvet told you not to worry, didn't he? Now here is the deal. Velvet is going after the most pregnant force of evil in the world. And who is that?
Well, there's the Foxy Town Criers Association and Val Morgan. They're pretty nasty.
Wrong. Velvet was King Blackie. Velvet knows that to gain power, you must do evil deeds. Hence, the most powerful person is also the one with the blackest heart.
You're talking about the Sovereign, aren't you?
Correct. The Sovereign must pay for all the pain and suffering he has caused on his way to power. But not only he, all members of his evil regime will answer for their crimes. First, you will bring justice to the members of something called the City Council. Then it's time to deal with the leader of the kingdom's ruthless intelligence agency. And when you're done, Velvet will rise as the benevolent lord of the Ardanian kings.
We have completed this one. Finally, it took forever. I didn't do the Aid the Warlocks one this time. I did it last time when I last tried it. When I last did, earlier in the recording, I did that. But I didn't manage it this time. I just was paying too much attention towards actually beating the main thing. But I did it. So screw your logic game. I did it, so it should count it. But I didn't complete it with that time. But we'll say I completed it for sakes. Okay, so we can get a fear banner. I don't think that one's good. I can do that one. Summon Scout or Abomination that stays for a maximum of 30 seconds or until killed. Or Healing Aura. We'll go with Healing Aura here. So I can cast Healing Aura. It sucks that I can't do it manually. Let's read the next one. Okay. Council. Bloody Council. The crusade of ultimate good begins in the province of Val Morgan at a meeting of the City Council. In Velvet's words, the nobles and lords of the Sovereign's evil regime must pay for their sins. So that's the one we're doing next. Look at how far we come. We came from this one, from some dude teleporting us from the frickin' teleporting us from the bottomless pit down a huge path where we then ally stuff like we make friends with the gnomes and the elves and the minotaurs and the skeletons and the succubi and the succubi with their pet hellhounds and different then going into the Dwat bases and then coming out and you finally make it and then you go out and you're now with a new advisor and there's now going to be a separate path where then we continue evil, which is what we're going to do after this. We're going to have a loaded game. We're going to complete that one. If that's a thing. If that's not a thing and this is just... Actually, no, it is a thing. I know that. And such, I'll load that and then we'll go back from the end of this one, kill Velvet instead, and then go along and do whatever else we do. Okay? Okay, that'll be the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And like and subscribe if you like this stuff and like my channel in general. And my video recording might be in a different sort of capture now because frickin' Empire crashed, like I said. Sorry about that if that was a thing that you noticed. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you like that. Comment down below if you like. I mean, if you guys don't want me doing this, I don't have to do this. Like, if there's like, say 10 people or so who want to keep watching this, then I'll probably keep doing it because it's not that bad. But if lots of you are like, okay, we don't want to see this isn't fun to watch, and then that's fine, and I will not do this series anymore until I, run out of ideas for series to do. But it shouldn't be too hard, consider it won't happen. Chances are that's not going to happen because I do suggests on free to play games and all that stuff. Suggest is actually one of my most watched series. My first most watched series is the Star Trek Armada 3 mod for Sins of the Solar Empire Rebellion. I've done so far, I think, 5 or 6 as of time of recording. this recording has taken place over 2 days because I was busy. Last time I tried to record it, which was yesterday. So yeah, I've been doing stuff. And yes, but anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!